I want to just thank Senator Murray for all of her leadership and the devastation she's describing in Washington State. I know that our presiding officer and what is happening in Maui, and the people of Hawaii are so fortunate to have you and Senator Hirono that are out every day describing what needs to happen and pushing hard to make it happen. We have a lot of issues that are really important, a lot of devastation, a lot of extreme weather events, and we certainly understand that the climate crisis is adding to all of what we are seeing right now in the devastation, and it's critical. It's critical that we keep focused on that. I want to take a moment, Mr. President, today to talk about what is going right. You know, we have a lot of challenges to work on. At the same time, I'm really excited about the fact that we are seeing evidence of the right policies, the right funding that are actually creating jobs in my home state of Michigan and across the country. All across our country, manufacturing facilities are opening, and we're seeing a lot of those in Michigan. I've always said we don't have an economy unless somebody makes something and somebody grows something. That's what we do in Michigan. That's what we traditionally have done in America, but we have lost over decades so many of those jobs going overseas for a number of reasons. Now we're bringing them back, and that's exciting to see. Last month, 187,000 jobs were created just in August. 13.5 million jobs since President Biden has taken office. This is good news. Over 800,000 of those are in manufacturing. In fact, we are witnessing a rebirth of American manufacturing, and this is part of how we're going to also tackle the climate crisis with the clean energy efforts and the new opportunities for us in good-paying jobs that also address clean energy. Unemployment has been under 4% for 19 months in a row. I'm not sure when else I could have stood on the floor to say 19 months in a row, unemployment under 4%. Longest stretch in over 50 years. We're seeing the lowest unemployment rate for American women in 70 years. And as a caveat, Mr. President, I would say that if we address childcare costs, unemployment would be even lower for women who want and need to work in the workplace. And the highest share of Americans aged 25 to 54 are now in the workforce. It's the highest share since May of 2002, quite a while ago. And so wages are up and costs for the things people need continue to go down. We've got more work to do. I'm not saying we're done by any stretch of the imagination.
Greetings, friends. I have major news to share with you today. It is now becoming increasingly likely that millions of Americans will see their monthly benefit cut by at least a few $100s. Democratic lawmakers, including President Biden, want to approve legislation that will directly benefit Social Security and its beneficiaries. My dear friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video for more information. Also, in just a few days, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, dear friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. You might be aware that a major Social Security trust fund will disappear in about a decade and take a big chunk of retirees' benefits with it. But until recently, putting a dollar figure on the potential impact on Social Security recipients have been difficult. So now that we know what the impact might be, according to a new estimate, it is more than $13,000 a year for some couples. A recent report from the Committee for Responsible Federal Budget found that the typical retired single income couple will see a cut of $13,100 a year. This is once Social Security's Old Age and Survivors Insurance Trust Fund runs out of money. And that is supposed to happen in about a decade. And when it does, Social Security will be solely dependent on payroll taxes for funding. And those only cover about 77% of current benefits. The impact on newly retired dual income couples will even be greater, with the Committee for a Responsible Federal Budget projecting that they'll face a cut of more than $17,000 a year. The cuts would differ depending on income. For example, the committee estimates that a low-income, dual-income couple retiring in 2033 will see a $10,600 a year yearly cut. Dual-income couple retiring in 2033 will see a $10,600 yearly cut. Even though the cut for a low-income couple will be smaller, it would represent a larger share of their income, meaning that senior poverty would rise significantly upon insolvency. Despite these projected cuts, it is important to keep in mind that Social Security itself does still remain. The program is mostly funded by payroll taxes and will still be able to pay more than 75% of current benefits, even without the old age and survivors' insurance trust money. A number of lawmakers have floated proposals to fix Social Security, either through benefit cuts or higher taxes. Some lawmakers want to raise the annual income threshold on wages subject to Social Security payroll taxes. Currently, any wages above $160,200 are not taxed, and one recommendation is to hike that figure to $250,000 or higher to bring in more revenue. Others would like to raise the full retirement age. Current full retirement age is 67 years old for workers born in 1960 or later. By raising the full retirement age to 69 or 70 years old, lawmakers hope to make more workers ineligible for full Social Security benefits, which would slow the pace of the trust fund's depletion. It is also possible to increase payroll taxes. Currently, both employees and employers contribute 6.2% of wages in payroll taxes. By increasing the rate, Congress could pump more money into Social Security. One politically unpopular idea is to cut benefits across the board. However, some lawmakers have hinted that Social Security expenditures need to be reduced to help balance the budget, and benefit cuts are one way to do that. So, dearest friends, what are your thoughts on these proposals? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section below. Democrats saw another poll showing a large percentage of U.S. voters are very concerned about President Biden's age, and data that showed most GOP primary candidates fared well in hypothetical matchups with Biden. A CNN News poll contained numerous red flags for Biden and Democrats. It found 46% of registered voters said any Republican presidential nominee would be better than Biden in next year's election, and 49% said Biden's age was their biggest concern about him as a candidate in 2024. Biden's overall approval rating in the poll was 39%, and just 74% among Democrats. And in hypothetical head-to-heads, Biden is neck and neck with most of his potential Republican opponents, including the former president. Some Democrats and Biden allies were quick to argue that it's far too early in the 2024 cycle to put much stock in head-to-head matchups, and that Biden has a strong track record to run on. But the reality is that the CNN News poll is the only latest in a string of troubling surveys that show Biden's approval remains stagnant and his age continues to be a concern for voters. Well, my awesome and amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. My dear friends, this coming Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and then comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed day.